This is a randomizer that combines Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks into one game. I start with absolutely nothing, aside from a boat, a train, and another boat, and all of my items are scattered across all three games, including dungeon items, keys, and songs, which means I could dredge up a chest from the bottom of the Great Sea, and it could be something like my cannon for Phantom Hourglass. In order to win, I'll need to defeat all 24 bosses across all three games, so I can save the entire adult timeline. And to make it even harder on myself, this one is slot locked, meaning I start in one game at random, and I can't launch the other two until I find their respective unlock items. This run ended up turning into one of the most unique randomizers I have ever played, so be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to see more like it in the future. As always, thanks for being here, and I hope you enjoy the video. First things first, we are going to have to bonk some trees here in Outset Village. I think it's this one with the bees. And then we gotta go clean up some rocks. Run away! Run away! You love bonking trees? Me too. It's a pastime. Bonking trees, breaking pots. What more is there to life, really? All right, so the clearing rocks check was that my sword? Hell yeah. Nice early sword. Love it. And a treasure map for Phantom Hourglass. Oh, right. Those are gonna pop up for Phantom Hourglass. Those treasure maps are salvage points that are randomized. Once we get our salvage hook, we can go and do those checks, but we also have them hinted so we know which ones we have to do and which ones we can skip. I love the first batch of checks, the hope before the inevitable later despair. It's true. The first couple checks are always the ones that people say babyseat over, since we don't have the ability to, find more trains from what I saw. All right, so let me update my speed here. I'll say 1500. Yeah, let's go start with Wooded Temple. Well, no, let's go do Hyrule Castle just in case we end up finding our whirlwind to start. Go, go, go! All right, first check the castle. It's going to be a rupee. So another thing about Spirit Tracks that I really like, there is an option that I turned on where all of the expensive purchases are things that we need to do, or that could be things that we need to do, but I have it set so that way it accounts for the rupees that I get logically, so I never have to grind unless I want to go out of logic. Minor snow tracks. That's another new option. So I have it set up so we have 2 sets of tracks for each realm. We have the major tracks and we have the minor tracks. And if I was to show the rail map, we can't see the snow tracks, but I believe that what we have right here is the major tracks for the forest realm. And then we could find the minor ones that would take us to the trading post and the side paths and whatnot. We also need to go through the tunnel to the Tower of Spirits. I have the Tower of Spirits itself randomized, so I'm actually not allowed to go into the Tower of Spirits until we have that item. All right, so we should have a few chests back here in the tunnel of the Tower of Spirits. We gonna get some? No, this is not no message. No message is in Phantom Hourglass. We get messages in this one. Something tells me, since I haven't gotten anything for Wind Waker yet, I'm assuming we're gonna find Phantom Hourglass before we find Wind Waker. All right, so we gotta go to the Wooded Temple for this super difficult gauntlet of enemies. My stamp pack? I fear that I may have shuffled too much with the stamps. I'm wondering if that means that I'm going to need to find my stamp book as well as access to specific stamp stations before I'm allowed to use the stamp station and then get the check for it. It'll be fine, probably, maybe, let's hope. Yeah, let's hope. What's this? Elmarock plume. Not what I was looking for. Okay, so the things that we have in logic right now, literally just shooting the Snow Realm bridge portal. That's literally the only thing that we have. So whatever we're gonna find from there should be something important. The other stuff that we do have access to the shops, but none of them are in logic because we don't have the rupees for it yet. Here we go. The portal's right here. Let's give it a good shoot. If I can reach it. All right, what's this check? Progressive bombs. Okay. Sure. So that means we can go back to Castletown and then get the chests that are in there. Minor ocean tracks. Okay, so that might open up... It opens up Pirate Hideout for us. Yep, Pirate's Hideout Hype Cave. Let's see. First thing, treasure chart 35 for Wind Waker, which charts are randomized. Major ocean tracks. Okay, that puts more into logic like Papusia Village and whatnot. And a big green rupee. Okay. I just don't know where this portal is. Here it is. Shoot it. What's the check? Give me the check. That is Progressive Tower of Spirits section. Good. That is our first Tower of Spirits section. So we can go get the Tears of Light from the first Tower of Spirits floor. All right, let's go kill this whip guy. Ouch. Ouch. I'm gonna die. I don't have a shield. How is this go? How am I gonna do this? Okay, I can at least like knock away the arrows. Whoops. Okay, so left, right, up, down. That's way better than the last time that I did this. All right, so now we do this and we die because now we'll have more HP as well as we're gonna spawn back at the start of the temple. And then we need to go to the right anyway. Look at me with my speed strats. Strategic death. Okay, that was too early. There we go. That should be it. Good. Not too bad. Last time I was having a lot of issues with the whip guy, so I'm glad that I'm clearly getting better. Stamp book. Honestly, finding this early, significantly better than finding it late. I'm very happy with finding this right now. Because now I'm not going to have to double back through to the different stamp stations, except for like the wooded area ones. So now this is way better. What do we got? So for our hints, if I was to show you guys, we have Iron Ship for Phantom Hourglass, a treasure for Spirit Tracks, fill up coupon, piece of heart, and a joy pendant. Okay, so none of these are going to be important either. I'm happy to see that. All right, let's go handle the stamp station then. Honestly, the fewer shops that are in logic, the better. It's nice to know what's there, but I'd rather not have to spend the rupees. May need that joy pendant though. It's easy enough. Ooh, boomerang. Hell yeah. Where's the button? There's the button. Yeah, boomerang. Nice. That doesn't unlock really much of anything for me yet, but it is a huge item that's going to be required for a lot of this rando. So the way that I have the Tears of Light randomized is I have it set so the Tears of Light are checks and they don't actually act towards my sword being powered up. The only way for me to kill phantoms is by having the Bow of Light or the Locomo sword. So that was a big red rupee. That was a check for another game that was Triforce Shard 8. Okay. Looks like major snow tracks. Okay, that opened up a lot for us. Now we have access to the Inuki Village. We have access to Rabbit Haven and some Snow Realm portals. Is this going to be an ice torch? Is that what I'm doing? Yup. Yep. Give me that lake chest. Thank you. And that's a small key for Mudo's temple. So that's going to be a requirement for Phantom Hourglass. Okay. I don't remember how many keys there are in Mudo's temple. Kind of wish we had key rings for this game as well. For Phantom Hourglass, rather. Because I know that we have key rings for Spirit Tracks, but oh well. Here we go. This is a stamp stand. It most certainly is. What we get? Stamp for Marine Temple. Okay, so I think I see what's going on. We're getting individual stamps that are randomized for the sake of getting Nico rewards. but we can stamp at every station that we have available to us. That's what's happening with the stamps. How do you get down there? Because I can't just jump. Oh, you can just jump. But now how do I get out? Keyring for Wooded Temple. Oh, nice. That opens up a little bit in Wooded Temple, but we really need Whirlwind. Okay, so it opens... Okay, gotcha. So then it gives us a bridge back. No way. Oh, that's Sand of Hours. Okay. I was like, that's not my Compass of Light already, is it? Which would open up towards the end of the game. It's like right here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I definitely just zoomed right past that. If you come in from the north side, it's very hard to see that. It was just a treasure, but I'm glad that I found it at least. There's gotta be an ice torch here. There it is. Oops. Nope, we're good. Neighbor's Pearl to Wind Waker. Good. That's 1/3 of the way into the Tower of the Gods. Well, I guess 1/4 if you count the actual game unlock too. Stamp station's got to be around here. Oh my god. Poor puppies. Wind God's Aria is at Trading Post by Shield. Is it really? Well, let's get our Wind God's Aria then. Very nice. That's really nice, actually. The way that the models switch in this game, they're actually somewhat accurate. So like there it showed my Spirit Flute for a song for Wind Waker. And we found a Mountain Rabbit. GG Mountain Rabbit. All right, well, we have officially 2 checks in logic. So we're going to take a 50-50 shot. We're going to go over to the Island Sanctuary. And hopefully that's the one that we need. This is probably the longest I've gone in a slot lock without having any sort of, like, any game unlocks. I'm pretty sure that every time that I've done this before, there have been quick unlocks every time. All right, I'm just going to stop by Papusia Village and see what the shop has for me. Okay. Cool. So we have... This is not in logic yet, so I'm still going to go to the Wooded Temple before we handle any checks that are unlocked by this. But we just found our whip. Haha! Give me my whip. That puts more of Marine Temple in logic. That puts more of Mayscore in logic. All right, so the other things that I have in shop are Wind Waker's Boomerang. I have a Progressive Spirit of Power for Phantom Hourglass, a fish, which I don't know if I'm going to need that fish, and my Sand Wand. Okay, well, these shops are definitely more progressive. So let's see how much we can actually get here. Rare treasure. So there's Boomerang for Wind Waker. Thank you. My Spirit of Power or my Sand Wand? Probably my Sand Wand. Is this the rare treasure? No, I can't afford that. Okay, so we'll have to come back for that. This is my Spirit of Power, which is 500 rupees, so I can't afford that yet either. All right, what was going to be the thing that was going to open us up here? Stamp pack 4? So Nico is going to have the thing for us? Now that we have 10 stamps? What you got for me? My Whirlwind? My Whirlwind, that makes a lot more sense. So now I have all of Wooded Temple in logic. We can go back and finish that out. Now that we have gone to our beetle shop and whatnot, we have a lot of items. Boss key for Goron Temple for Phantom Hourglass. Sure, good. Yes, I like this. We do have to do all of the bosses. Now this guy, I think if I have the bow at one-shots, if I have Boomerang, I think I can stun him. And then I don't have to, then that trivializes the fight. Because otherwise I would have to hit him with some other form of, like I would have to use the Whirlwind to blow back something that he summons. Cool. Starting to think this isn't a multi-world at all. You know, I can promise you it is a multi-world. I am finding items for other games, I swear. We just happen to be doing a lot of spirit tracking, you know? It's fine. Randomizers be randomizing. Sometimes it randomizes into not being all that randomized. That was my bomb choose for Phantom Hourglass. So now we have explosives over there whenever we get there. You forgot that Jill isn't part of the secret mod chat? Oh, the one where we were discussing how this isn't a multi-world at all? Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, this isn't a multi-world? It's a multi-world. All right, let's go kill, what is this called? Stagnox? Is that what you're called? I think that's what you're called. Look at him wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Stagnox, the armored beetle. The armored beet. You can do it quickly, look at that. Oh, hell yeah, you can chain it so you can just like quick kill the first phase. I was wondering about that last time I was playing this. I wasn't sure if there was like an invincibility frame there or not. Even the things he summons wiggle. There we go. All right, nice, quick, easy fight. I was taking a lot of damage the last time I played this. I'm glad that I'm improving a bit in this. All right, it's just a rupee, but that rupee does get us enough money to afford our sand wand if we want to. Yeah, let's do Marine Temple and then we'll do Blizzard Temple after that. And we found more bombs here. That's definitely not my logical first bombs. Now we just have 20 bombs that we can hold. Yeah, it looks like Marine Temple was a little bit of a bust. We've done 60 locations out of the 327 in this game. Somehow we have found like all of the necessary items for this game, and we haven't found either of the unlocks. Spirit Tracks is just leading the way, carving the path for Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass. That's all it is. Thank you. I should summon one right here. Look at me remembering things. That is a treasure map for Phantom Hourglass, which I don't have my salvage hook or game access yet. So what I'm really hoping for is I'm hoping I find an early hammer for Phantom Hourglass, because I heard that that has a lot of weird skips, since you then get like ranged attacks. Ooh, Bow of Light. Interesting. But I don't have my bow. So as soon as I have my bow, I'll be able to kill phantoms. Okay, good. Which would then get me further into the Tower of Spirits. Show me a game unlock. That's a rabbit. That's not a game unlock. That is, in fact, a rabbit. You got one more chance, Blizzard Temple. Yeah, okay. What you got? Keyring for Blizzard Temple. In the Blizzard Temple. Nice. Okay, well, I think that means that we can finish. Yeah, we can finish out the rest of Blizzard Temple. When I said you have one more chance, I didn't think you were actually going to pull through. Okay, Stamp Stand has an empty bottle for Wind Waker. First bottle is the most important. That lets us save Grandma, which of course we have to save Grandma. All right, time to take out Froz. Wouldn't it be cool if you just beat this game before getting your next game? Honestly, it would be really cool because I've never had a randomizer like that before. I've never had a randomizer that just locks me to one game before I even have access to the other. And I think that would be one of the coolest things to happen. There we go. All right, so at the top, you can see which ones are ice, which one is fire. So I have to do this one and then that one. Boom. Boom. The RNG to get a seed like that would be crazy. You know, I would be super down for it, though. I would be super duper down for it. No. You know, I stand by this. Froz is too tanky for what they are. Because the other bosses are not nearly as tanky as Froz. There we go. Alrighty. Blow up Froz, get our Force Gem glyph thingy, source thingy. Oh, we have our Bow of Light. We very well may be able to do everything in this game, barring we find all our keys. Because we just need to find like the keys to access these places, but we have access to our sand wand as well. We have our bow of light already because we found our bow of light before this bow. Look at the items that we have right now. We have so many. Yeah, I could just shoot the phantoms. So we need to go back to Tower of Spirits. That's probably where it's expecting me to go. Now that I have my bow and my bow of light. I think that is the plan. All right, so Beetle has in our rare treasure. That is my sand wand, right? That is my sand wand. Yes. And then if I want the Spirit of Power is the bomb bag up here. And then if I want the Neptuna, can I afford that too? I can. All right, so then we can also get the Neptuna just in case we need it. Wow. Okay. We have everything. Progressive Tower of Spirits section. Ho! Now we can go all the way up to the 6th floor. Very, very nice. I like not having to come back around. Being able to just go through the Tower of Spirits and then not have to like just go straight through 2 different sections instead of having to leave, come back, leave, come back, leave, come back. Uh-oh. Nobody saw that. Zelda just standing there while you get murked is really funny. She never really knows what to do. You know, it's interesting that she's supposed to be this companion to you. She's kind of useless. She doesn't know anything about anything, which is weird because she figured out the corruption in her government. But then after that, she was like, yeah, I don't know. Now I'm afraid of rats and I need you to direct me like to the step. Zelda will kill the little enemies at least. Yeah, at least there's that. Except rats. Except rats. Okay. My ghost key for Phantom Hourglass. I think that's to rescue Terra on the ghost ship. Methinks. There we go. What's this key? Progressive sword to Wind Waker. Okay, I mean, hey, I'll take a sword. I do like myself a sword. Could I get access to the game? Mayhaps. Possibly. Maybe. That'd be pretty cool. Not as cool as beating this first. You're right. Get him. Get him. Get him, Zelda. Go. Heck him up. Get him. Good job, Zelda. You're finally doing something. All right. Chest number 1 is a Rudo crown. Chest number 2 is an empty bottle to Wind Waker. Okay, so now we have 2 bottles in Wind Waker. We get some money and we get the Phantom Hourglass. 2 Phantom Hourglass. That does not unlock Phantom Hourglass. We don't have access to the game yet. That is literally the item Phantom Hourglass, which I understand now, seeing how there's an item that you can unlock called Phantom Hourglass in Phantom Hourglass, and it says Spirit Track sent Phantom Hourglass to Phantom Hourglass. I can see how that would be very confusing. Doesn't it usually say unlock Phantom Hourglass? It does, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can barely do it in under 90 seconds. Is that bombs for somebody? Small key for Temple of Courage? Okay. Why did it look like bombs then? It should have looked like a key. We can do the Battle Gauntlet in Castletown. Okay, I was literally 1 hit off because I was messing around with the bow. Well, that's hour 3, and we have not found a game. What's that? Progressive Tower of Spirits section. Okay, so now we can go back through the 8th floor of Tower of Spirits if we want to. Here, let me get this chest and I'll do it. Another empty bottle to Wind Waker. We have 3 bottles over there. That's interesting. That is Spirit of Courage for Phantom Hourglass. Okay. The first spirit that you find does a couple of things for you. It unlocks the ability to donate the spirit packs that you find to the Spirit Island well, as well as it unlocks its respective doors in the Temple of the Ocean King. Dragon scale, dragon scale, dragon scale. Let's go explore for some dragon scales, and we're back down to 2 total checks yet again. It's probably the Pirate Hideout minigame. Like, if I had to guess, it's probably the Pirate Hideout minigame. There's just something about going down to the last check. All right, Zelda. Pick this up for me. Go ahead. What is it? Another section of the Tower of Spirits. Oh no. We're visiting literally every Tower of Spirits section. Toon Link rando, but it's just spirit tracks. As soon as we get the bunny net, if we get the bunny net, you know it's fucked up somehow. Here you go, thank you. Give me that chest. Did I damn myself with it? Like... What the fuck? What the hell? Why did I even say anything? Like, why did I say anything? What am I doing? Oh man. I mean, at least we have bombs in Phantom Hourglass. We got a lot of bunnies in Logic though. When I say I have a lot of bunnies in Logic, I went from 3 in Logic checks up to 30. It's time to go catch some rabbits. Montage time? Oh no. There we go, we got it. We got one. All right, that one was regrettably one of the easier ones though. So, boom, easy peasy. Nice treasure chart 36. There we go. Din's Pearl to Wind Waker. That's 2/3 into Tower of the Gods. Go. All right, treasure chart 3 to Wind Waker. There we go. Big green rupee. Oh, we got it. Big green rupee. Bow progressive to Phantom Hourglass. That's a good find. If only I could play Phantom Hourglass. Big red rupee. Big red rupee. Brass rabbit. I found a rabbit by a rabbit. Gold rupee. Gold rupee. Major fire tracks. We unlocked more rabbits. Wisdom gem pack for Phantom Hourglass. Big red rupee. Small key for Temple of Ice in Phantom Hourglass. Treasure map Phantom Hourglass. Goron Amber for Phantom Hourglass. We should probably go stop by Goron Village real quick. Hello. Here's the stamp station. Oh god! Don't use the whip against these guys. That's a bad idea. That right there. The idea that I just bad idea. That was not so great. Keyring for Marine Temple. Okay. So we have our 3rd full dungeon in Logic. Oh, what is this seed, man? Let me play other games. This is my Snurgler keyring, which now it doesn't put the entirety of Mountain Temple into Logic, but I can start it. I'm never getting out of this game. I'm never stopping playing Spirit Track. It's just it's not going to happen. Now, how do I start the Snurgler quest though? Do I just have to go up to the door? Snurgler's such a fun word. It's true. That's why I'm saying it so much, because it's so fun. There it is. Stop, 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 stop. There we go, there's one. Dragon Roost Cavern small key. You know what? Instead, I think that this is where I'm going to call it for the day. We'll explore Mountain Temple tomorrow. what is our immediate goal for today? Our immediate goal for today, I believe. So I'm going to do the oceanside rabbits before we end up doing mountainside rabbits because the mountain ones are annoying. Boom. Easy peasy. First rabbit of the day was a rupee. There we go. Another rupee. Are we go mode yet? No, I think we're far from go mode. Another rupee. Are we go mode now? No, we're not go mode yet. Oh, courage crest for Phantom Hourglass. Sand rabbit. Treasure map 28 for Phantom Hourglass. Okay. Ferrari's Pearl. Okay, so we have summoned the Tower of the Gods before even unlocking Wind Waker. It's just a rabbit? Oh my god. Boom! Small key for Mountain Passage for Phantom Hourglass. Okay, well that's something of substance at least. Alright, let's stop by the rabbit station. First one. That looks like some kind of unlock. What is it? Is it a key or is it an unlock? What are those? Boss key, Temple of Ice for Phantom Hourglass, and then a rupee. Fuck. You show me this big key and I'm thinking like, oh, this is going to be some like unlock item. Got it. Wind Temple big key for Wind Waker. That's another key. I mean, I'm glad we're doing them because we do have to do these, right? Last rabbit, and then we're going to head over to Marine Temple. Got it. Boss key for Temple of That's... How many boss keys are we at today? That's like three boss keys today. 3, 4. Your hearts are in another castle. Your face is in another castle. Grappling hook to Wind Waker. That's kind of cute how it changes the model to look like the whip. That's kind of cute. I like that. But wait, now that means as soon as I get Wind Waker, I have all of the treasure charts in logic. Oh boy. Spirit of Power progressive for Phantom Hourglass. I'm not sure if... I think that's my second one, which means that would be my fire sword. Okay, let's see. Oh. Triforce Shard 6. Tower of Spirits 5. Unlock Phantom Hourglasses on Yellow Potion. We're free! Now, you could say that I was able to get this earlier, but technically it was out of logic until just now, because I just found enough rupees to build up enough to not have to grind for this. I'm going to go through Marine Temple, and then we'll come back. I'll go up to the Snowfall Supermarket, go check that out, and see what else we have in the shop, and then we'll head over to Phantom Hourglass. So we're just playing these games in reverse release order? I guess. I mean, sure. Snowfall Sanctuary. The shop should be right here. I didn't realize that this was a shop. Let's see this together. So we have Wind Waker's final empty bottle. We have treasure map, and a fish for Phantom Hourglass. I should buy all of them. So I will. Would have been so funny if Unlock Wind Waker was here. Why do you think I checked? Just in case. Then it would have made really great content. Hello? Where's my sword? Why is it not? Can I not use my sword here? It's like you don't have it at all? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Why don't I have my sword anymore? Yeah, I don't have my sword or my shield anymore. What happened? It's mad you might leave it for another Zelda game? Well, it shouldn't throw a tantrum like that. I might have to reboot Spirit Tracks here pretty soon. This is what happens when you play alpha builds. Sometimes shit breaks. Likes are clearly the most powerful beings in existence because they can survive multiple Bow of Light shots. My Spirit Flute? I mean, do we really need to go over to Phantom Hourglass yet? What about for just like, for good measure, we just do all the Spirit Flute checks too? Why switch? Just finish Spirit Tracks, yeah. Just see if we can. It switched from anger to bargaining. Yeah, I'll just finish Spirit Tracks real quick, guys. Easy peasy. We got a new game? We did. We have Phantom Hourglass now. But, like, we don't gotta, you know? We don't gotta. I'm really curious how far I can get in Spirit Tracks. Like genuinely super curious how far I can get in Spirit Tracks without even touching Phantom Hourglass at this point. Like at this, I mean, we're like 5.5 hours in. At this point, I have to try. Are we gonna fully complete Hourglass before we get Wind Waker? Good question. You're legally obligated to try? Well, if I'm legally obligated to try. If I find my Sand Realm tracks and I find my key rings for both Sand Temple and Mountain Temple, then I should be able to go mode. The fact you've gotten this far without another game's help is mind-boggling. It really is. All right, so let's do a save and quit just to see if I get my sword back. Yeah, I don't have my sword or my shield. So then I won't do that. We'll just try to kill Phytops without a sword. Oh wait, no, but then I need to, in order to reach the Dark Realm, I'm gonna need to kill all the bosses on a new file anyway. Yeah, let's just restart this save file. I'm gonna need to kill all the bosses anyway. Okay, well, this guy should have a sword because it's in his name, right? Clearly. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get the middle one here. I'm gonna have to read the hints again because I don't remember. Aggressive Tower of Spirits section. I think that's everything for Tower of Spirits. So we have, the only things that we're really missing for Tower of Spirits is like the key rings for it. All right, Phytops time. Now we have 35 checks in logic right now, which is crazy to me. This is gonna be 2 of them killing this. I wonder if we can find literally everything we need for Spirit Tracks in those 35. Can I just shoot this? Oh, you can. Okay, so you can shoot it like that, but you can't... Got it. Can I shoot the... Can I not use the whip here? Is that an option? Oh my god, you can shoot through it? What the? That doesn't look like the best way to fight this boss, but it's fun that you can do that with the Bow of Light. You can shoot through the spots that you're supposed to whip, the goop. Just because the bow of light has piercing effects. That's what I'm assuming. There we go. You did it, sword guy. And then treasure chart 18. Okay. Well, that's 3 out of 5 bosses down. Okay. Is that a bow for Wind Waker, maybe? No, that's a bow for me. That's another bow for me. I was really hoping that was going to be for Wind Waker. Did I find a heart container? No, it's for Wind Waker. It's a piece of... It's just a pizza. Just a heart? Is it for me? Can I have it? Can I have it? No, it's to Wind Waker. Of course it is. Wind Waker's going to have like 6 hearts by the time I get over there, and Spirit Tracks is going to finish this game with 3. All right, another treasure map for Phantom Hourglass. I'm excited to see what the treasure maps are going to have for us. All right, third to last check is just a treasure. Oh, there we go. That should be the last thing that we have. Mountain Rabbit. Okay, so that's officially everything that I have in logic. We are now officially BK'd. Wait, did I not get the key ring? I definitely purchased the purple potion. Why didn't it, Hold on, let me send that location. We actually have more. Look, so if I look at this, you can see that it says keyring, Tower Spirits 5 right there. It says that I haven't found it even though I went and purchased it. So I do still have stuff to do in the Tower of Spirits. Let me send that location over to myself. What does BK'd mean? You have nothing to do. You're going to Burger King. And I know that you're going to assume, oh, I'm gullible. He's fucking with me. I'm not fucking with you. That's literally what it means. Keyring Tower of Spirits 5. Oh, that's the tower that I was just in, which means we go back in and we can go all the way up to the Tower of Spirits summit. Yikes, here we go. We're in for a trek. We have 13 checks in logic now. And then this one is a heart container to Wind Waker, because we never find any hearts for spirit tracks. Why would we ever do that? That's silly. All right, we gotta go defeat Staven. See, you fixed the spirit tracks. Congratulations. All right, Staven. Now this boss fight, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. I don't quite remember it. Okay, so it's not grab her. Maybe it's have him grab the wall and then he comes down. If I grab the gauntlet, you might have a chance. Oh, you were so slow though, Zelda. Go, Zelda, go. Grab it, pull him down. Get him. No. I'll save you, sword guy. Get him. Is that it? Did I get him? That was, yeah, it was a bit of a of a process relearning that fight. I'm glad I didn't die though. I got a postcard. Nice. You know what's funny? I swear I've beaten this game, but I don't remember doing this. Must have blocked this out of my brain. Yeah, genuinely, I do enjoy the Spirit Tracks randomizer, but I just don't like the ending of the Tower of Spirits. The beginning parts of the Tower of Spirits are fine, but it's just like, I really don't like controlling Zelda. There's a lot of checks you can get without having all these keys, which also means that I'm probably gonna have to come back through and eventually do all this anyway. I don't know, guys. I might tap out of the Tower of Spirits, but then if I do that, then it's going to hold like the most important item in the game for me. Randos are bullshit. Randos are bullshit. Why does anybody play these? Why do nobody should play these games ever? And then we go there. And we get this. You remember when I said that I was just gonna call it quits on the Tower of Spirits because this was annoying and I didn't want to do it? There's Wind Waker. Oh man, the video just writes itself. It just writes itself. Big red rupee. Okay, and now we are done in the Tower of Spirits for right now because we don't have any more keys. Well, I'm glad that we did it. We got our Wind Waker access out of it, but now we can go back to Castletown and do the last 3 checks, even though they're out of logic, and then we should be good to go to Phantom Hourglass for a little bit. And then last check. Small key for Temple of the Ocean King. Honestly, glad I did that before I went over to Phantom Hourglass. Having that small key is nice. All right, so we have Sword Guy on the other one. This one's gonna be Boat Guy. Perfect. Adventure is out there. You wanna know something nuts though? After all this time, I see all of these items that are coming in, right? All of these items that I'm receiving. And all these hints for the treasure charts that I got. I have 15 checks in logic. Excuse me? 15. So we're gonna start this off with just like any other. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pick up some rocks and chuck the rocks. We got a yellow rupee for Wind Waker. No message. No message. GG, no message. I didn't know that so I guess maybe no message is going to be the way that that we see our multi-world items. That's probably the way that it's gonna pop up. All right, and the No Shoes Cave has a mountain rabbit, a no message, a good old no message to the new video thing. Oh, Southeast Sea Chart. Okay, Southeast Sea Chart didn't open up anything else. Excuse me? Oh, I don't have the Southwest Sea Chart. That's what it is. That's why I'm so locked, is because I'm not allowed to leave Murky Island until I find my Southwest Sea Chart. Okay, which should actually be somewhere here. If I had to guess, that's almost certainly going to be the case. I'm gonna need to roll into this one. Thank you. Triforce Shard 4 for Wind Waker. Okay. Big fan of that one. Hookshot to Wind Waker as well. That's a good no message right there. I'm a fan of that no message. Ow, shit. Freaking rats. Not even Halloween. Deku Leaf to Wind Waker? Holy shit, Murky Island is stacked. What is going on? I don't think we have magic for Wind Waker, but goddamn. Hookshot, Deku Leaf, and a Triforce Shard all on Murky? That's crazy. Murky Enter Temple. That should open up. Oh shit, Basement 1 entrance. Oh, right. I forgot about this because we've been in Spirit Tracks for so long. I turned on Dungeon Entrance Rando for Phantom Hourglass and for Wind Waker. Oh, right. Now we have this that we can do. We have Ghost Ship. Yeah, okay. And we can do this chest in Ghost Ship, which that gets me a bomb bag capacity upgrade for Wind Waker. That's a good no message. But then we're done on the quote-unquote Temple of the Ocean King because everything else is out of logic. Thing is, from here, technically, for some reason, my bomb chew bag and my quiver are in logic. Those like 4,000 rupees worth of checks, I don't have an easy way to make money. So I think I'm just going to have to go to Wind Waker until I have the ability, like until I find enough money for Phantom Hourglass to buy my bomb chew bag. So I think that we're done here. That's my star fragment. And if I leave and come back, I should have a bomb chew bag available. Oh, just another 1,000. That's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Okay. All right. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was. I'm still about 1,000 short. We're still going to have to go over to Wind Waker, though. I thought it would be fun to see all of the inventory kind of populate all at once. So I wanted to do that. So we're going to do that. And we're going to see just how much stuff we have. So let me do a connect. You can see I just bumped up from 3 to 6 hearts. And then if I go left or left and then right, well, boom. I have 4 bottles. I forgot about that. I forgot I had all 4 bottles. Jeez, that's overkill. But we have Boomerang, we have Hookshot, we have Deku Leaf, we have Grappling Hook, our Wind Waker. We got ourselves Ballad of Gales and Wind God's Aria. Some Triforce pieces, our sword, our shield. Let's see how many keys we got. We have 1 for Dragon Roost. We have big keys for Earth and Wind Temples. And we have access to whatever Tower of the Gods takes us to, because we do have Dungeon Shuffle enabled. So these pearls, I'm going to summon the Tower of the Gods, and then we're going to go in, and then it's going to be some random dungeon. I don't know what it's going to be. We're going to make our rounds. I'm not going to go into the dungeon quite yet because we have a lot of treasure charts we have to dredge up, and we have to go save Grandma, and we have to do a lot of like the early stuff. Especially since I have how much money? 270? Yeah, we could make use of that. We don't have bombs though, so we can't do everything, but we do have a good amount of stuff. So let's do it. But more importantly, when are we going back to Spirit Tracks? You shut your goddamn mouth. I mean, I guess when we can. After we do our first pass of Wind Waker, I think. Let's check the expensive purchases here at Rockspire, because all 3 of these are checks. Looks like we have Skull Necklace, Treasure Chart 8, which we might actually need to do, and then Treasure Map 4. So these might be important. I don't know if they're going to be, but they might be important. Nice. That felt like I was getting close to being eaten up by the whirlpool. It felt like it. I don't know how accurate that is, but it felt like I was running out of time. Hello? All right, Shark, you need to fuck off. Stop. Fuck off. Thank you. Did more damage to me than the big Octo did. Emotion or physical damage? Both. Frankly, both. What's this? It's an Archipelago item. It's a small key for the Temple of Fire. All right, well, at least the pain was worth it, I guess. Need 1,000 in Phantom Hourglass, 900 to go. Yeah, something like that. Here we go. This looks like a good item. What's this? Ooh, that is a good item. That's my cannon to Phantom Hourglass. Thank you. That's not only a hard requirement, it's also just a great item. Sploosh. Okay. Okay, that's the 2. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's the 4. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, very nice. That was a very quick under 20. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Heart container to Phantom Hourglass, I'll take it. Where's the 4? Okay. Cool. Whoa! Iron boots from Sploosh Kaboom. Hell yeah, thank you. I don't think iron boots are going to be important yet for anything, but I will very much take that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the only other thing that I can do here is this. Okay, but it is something. It's a treasure map. We still don't have our salvage arm. We still don't have our salvage arm, but that's okay. I guess I could talk to this dude, but I don't have my picto box yet, so like, what's the point? How dare the game not give the salvage arm? I'd rather find my Southwest Sea chart. Like it's kind of unnerving that I haven't found my Southwest Sea chart yet. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's a Dark Pearl loop. I don't like, why are those progression though? Is that because money? It's probably because money. Wand guy, you want more soup? Thanks for soup. I'm trying to give myself a good buffer on soup glitch. There we go. Why haven't you found sunscreen yet? Listen, I'm over here drinking soup. Don't talk to me about sunscreen. I don't need it. I'm just making more soup. Thank you for soup. All right, so now we have 4 soups. That's good. Please and thank you. Oh, Salvage Core is here. I didn't realize Salvage Core was here. Yeah ha 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 ha. Yeah ha 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 ha. Boss key for Tower Spirits 3 to Spirit Tracks? Oh yeah, that must be the whole key ring for that place. That must be the whole key ring for that place. Tower Spirits 3 must not have any small keys. So I guess we might have to go back to Tower of Spirits sometime soon. If I can help it, I won't. I don't want to. But you know, do we have Wind's Requiem? We don't have Wind's Requiem, so this is gonna be I'm gonna have to fight the wind. And then a rabbit for Spirit Tracks. We might be opening up our next check at Rabbit Haven soon. What's this? Spirit of Wisdom progressive. Okay, I think that's all 3 actually, so we should be able to make our way through all of the checkpoint doors of the Temple of the Ocean King, except for like the Triforce door. We should be able to go through all of the spirit doors. Just trying to farm some joy pendants here. Thank you. And then another rabbit for Spirit Tracks. Yeah, we might have to go to Rabbit Haven sometime soon. Song of Light to Spirit Tracks. That's our first song. I don't know that it helps me in any way right now. So how does your day job work if you stream 5 days a week and edit in the evenings? Have you gone full-time streaming yet? Monkey Temple of Ice? Okay. No, I have not. We got 2 progression items up here. We got 2 of them? Dragon Tingle statue? That's not the progression item I was hoping for. Oh, Mirror Shield. That might unlock more in Earth Temple, which is interesting. We don't have Command Melody, do we? No, we don't. As soon as we get Command Melody, we probably have some stuff in Earth Temple to do. But that's looking like that's going to be our first temple, is Earth Temple, because we have all 3 of our pearls, which opens up the Tower of the Gods entrance that goes to Earth Temple, and we have our Mirror Shield. So now we're going to get Command Melody soon, and then we should be able to start with that. I think the next one isn't, or the next 2 aren't. Song of Birds to Spirit Tracks. I think that opens up our Lost at Sea station, now that we have Song of Birds and Song of Light. All 3 of them are good. Good-ish. I'm glad that I did this then. It's a little annoying to do it with the hookshot, but it's way better than coming back later. King's Key for Phantom Hourglass. That opens up... well, it doesn't open up anything yet, but when we get there, that should open up, I believe, Muto's Temple, which is the last one on the Isle of the Dead. It's just hard for me to, like... The Sun Key to Phantom Hourglass? I forget what the Sun Key does. I think that's on the actual Isle of the Dead, and then the King's Key opens up the temple. Triforce Shard 5. We found some cheese. We only need 4 more cheese. It's crazy that that's the first one that we found here, and we are already halfway there. Oh, after today, I'm going to be implementing that group hug cooldown. So if you guys wanted to... After today, I'm going to have a new thing where there's going to be like a minute. Whoever tries to join a group hug after it's ended, they're just going to be like staring out at the rest of everybody else group hugging. So the Squidward meme, yeah. Dude, I have top comment on Phil's latest video, and somebody posted Terra just out here being the Squidward meme because he was collabing with like 3 other people. I'm like, you don't gotta call me out like that. I would play Phil like Majin Phil, yeah. So I've got top comment here, 371 likes, which is unfortunately more likes than most of my videos get. But then like the top comment here is Terra being the Squidward meme looking out the window because he's playing with like 3 other people. And then it's just a bunch of people like, hi Terra, hi Terra, hi Terra, hi Terra. Archipelago item up on the branch is going to be bow to Phantom Hourglass. Nice. I think that's my first bow. Was it? No, I don't actually think it was. Back to train we go? Yeah, probably. We'll do a quick check on Phantom Hourglass just in case I forgot. And then after that, we're going to go over to Spirit Tracks. All right, boat guy. Do we have enough money? We have enough money! Woohoo! Let's buy it. All right, so there is one digging spot here. Is this going to be my Southwest Sea chart? Because this was in logic for a little while, but my goodness, I was not going to grind these rupees. I would not, will not, cannot, should not. Treasure map, progressive magic meter. We're going back to Wind Waker. I mean, we can go into Forbidden Woods. That's something we can do. We can at least like check there. We could, I mean, if it's Dragon Roost, then that might be worth it. This is what multi-worlds are all about. Doing 2 checks and then immediately leaving. Oh, I don't have Wind's Requiem, so I can't actually go to Forbidden Woods. I could still cheese some stuff. Not Max Sanity used to run OT in about 4-ish hours. Max Sanity, Triforce Sun, I tend to run in about... Major desert tracks. Does that open up the desert temple for me? Or do I need the minor fire tracks, mountain tracks? Haha! Keyring Tower of Spirits 2? It's not bad. Should do all the Zelda games, but you include Tunic and exclude Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and see how the comments react. Well, honestly, I'd like to do the Zelda's Adventure one too. I don't know if it's actually ready or if it's still in dev, but I would like to do the Zelda's Adventure one. There we go. Sand of Hours to Phantom Hourglass. It's not a bad find. Sand Rabbit. I don't think we're quite there yet to the next rabbit check. And we should be done in Desert Temple for right now, unless this is somehow miraculously my keyring. It's not. Oh, Jesus. That was Phantom Hourglass Heart Container, and I think that we are out of bunnies for right now. Hopefully these chests are worth it. The only other things that I can really do in Spirit Tracks right now are Okay, Song of Awakening. Yeah, that opens up Lost at Sea. It does open up Lost at Sea. Probably something else that we're going to be doing today. I'm here for it. What's going on? You caught me at rando mode plus sandwich. And luckily, I'm playing a game that allows me to just play with my right hand, and then I can eat with my left. So hello. Rando sandwich next. You want me to roll for sandwich? I could do a roll for sandwich. That just requires having a lot of ingredients on hand. Thank you for this. Bombs to... Ooh, that's a great find. Bombs to Wind Waker. Oh, yeah, bombs for Wind Waker opens up a ton of stuff. That was like the big thing that we've been waiting for a little while. And then my keyring for Tower of Spirits 4. Yay! We're going back to Tower of Spirits. Yay! Do I want to go back to Tower of Spirits? Or do I want to go to Wind Waker? Let's do Tower of Spirits first. Then we'll make our way over to Wind Waker. We'll have time for both today. We'll have time for both. Unless we just happen to go mode in this game. If the travel time and the animation time wasn't so long, it would be fine. Cabana Deed. I don't have a delivery bag. But once we have our delivery bag, Cabana Deed is kind of nice. I don't have the Skull Hammer either, though. It might be important at some point. What you got for me, Jaboon? Do a manual super swim instead? No. Is that my third Spirit of Power for Phantom Hourglass? I think it is. I think I have just like a... I don't think I even have a sword over there yet, but when I do, I think my sword's just going to be really strong. Dragon Roost Cavern small key? I don't even know where Dragon Roost Cavern is. I don't even know where that is. There we go. Okay, sure. I was honestly expecting nothing, but it was something. That is very much something. Hey, Jumper, you have that cabana clip ready for me? You can use grapple too, by the way. Is there a grapple spot? I didn't know that there was a grapple spot. I always just use Deku. Oh, so there is. Cool. All right, well, I mean, we can at least do one boss in Wind Waker. We'll kill Helmarok. Got ourselves a shiny Helmarok over here. Pretty burb? It's about to be a pretty dead burb. Oh my god! He's dead! Oof. Probably would have been better for me to just Skull Hammer. Whoops. Okay, well, this was nothing. This was nothing, but it was required because we do have to kill all the bosses in order to reach Ganon. Would he die in even fewer shots? Ooh, another Dragon Roost Cavern, small key. Okay, so I'm wondering, since I have 3 keys for Dragon Roost now, I'm wondering if maybe Dragon Roost is vanilla? That would explain why I have so many keys. All right. Moment of truth, Dragon Roost Cavern leads to Forbidden Woods. We can do a lot of Forbidden Woods, actually. So I'll stick around and we'll do some Forbidden Woods. And we can get some green Chew Jelly while we're here for Windfall. Okay, we have a small key in here. Is it for, or it could be a big key. Is this my Dragon Roost? Earth Temple small key. Yeah, all right. We are building towards Earth Temple. We are building towards Earth Temple. We just need command melody. What are you? A treasure map. I don't have Kale Demos. Is there a... There's no way that I can clip through the Forbidden Woods boss door, is there? I might look this up, especially before I open this chest, just in case. Okay, so it does have to do with this chest. What the shit? I need to learn how storage works. And then since I have chest storage, I can just go right through. How does that work? The way that storage works is essentially Link's hitbox changes during certain cutscenes. Like here, when he opens the chest, notice how the chest doesn't actually do the cutscene. So essentially the game thinks that you're stuck in that cutscene because of the glitch that you performed beforehand. So his hitbox is in the chest opening state, and then he can clip through the door because he's a lot smaller than normal. GG, but it's get good, yeah. See, I got the dive that way, but that didn't give me storage. Gotta cancel the Wind Waker 3 frames before landing? Gotcha. Is that the Destiny Islands theme? No, it was Dragon Roost. I got it! Did that just knock me out of it, though, because I took damage? I mean, I do have a save state. Aha! I do have the save state. So, did that change my hitbox at all? Or did I fuck it up? Oh, 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 oh. Let me through. How do you do this? Oh, you just roll. Okay. Sure. Who needs boss keys anyway? Well, now that I know like what I'm doing, like how to do it, like what I'm actually looking for. The issue is that, so the biggest issue that I have, and you can see it with a lot of the time, like whenever I'm trying to follow a tutorial, I'm just not patient enough. That's the biggest problem. There we go. Use soup to get a 1 cycle, and then Kale Demos is down. Kale Deadmos. Am I right? Am I right, gamers? Julie says I'm right. Smiles disagrees. Julie says it though, so I don't care what Smiles says. That's Forbidden Woods completely down. I'm glad that I did that. The reason that I did that is just so that I could get Forbidden Woods off the mind. We don't have any way. We have the Skull Hammer. Does that let us into... We have Iron Boots. Actually, that lets us into Gale Island as well. Okay, let's head over to Windfall. Let's go turn in our green shoes and then see if maybe Gale Island is Dragon Roost Cavern? So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Would you do a hint of which game has the chart? No, I don't really feel like hinting in this rando. All right, green shoe jellies turn into an archipelago item that turns into a rabbit. Yay, rabbit! What would we not like here? I wouldn't like to see Wind Temple and Wind Temple. If Wind Temple is vanilla, I think that's the worst case. But Tower of the Gods or Dragon Roost Cavern, I think would both be okay. Dragon Roost Cavern would be significantly better, though. This is Wind Temple, right? This is vanilla Wind Temple? I can't do anything in Wind Temple. I don't have Command Melody. I can't get into Earth Temple, because I don't have power bracelets. Yeah, so I would need Wind's Requiem for Forbidden Woods entrance, and I would need power bracelets for Earth Temple entrance. Would it be evil of the game if the chart was in Phantom Hourglass? No, it would be impossible. Southwest Sea chart can't be anywhere else because I've already done everything available on Murky Island. All right, so we have some moblins here. Let's yoink from you. That's 14. So I need to do this 2 more times. Bait bag. Okay, sure. That does put some stuff into logic. I think I'm gonna finish my sunken treasures first, and then we can do the stuff with bait bag. Oh, I was reading chat. Power bracelets is great. That opens up a temple. I don't know which temple. It's either going to be Tower of the Gods or it's going to be Dragon Roost Cavern. Archipelago item. Song of Discovery for Spirit Tracks. Now that's also a really good find. So even if we're in a situation where it's Tower of the Gods in Earth Temple and we can't do it, we still have Song of Discovery that we can fall back on. Yeah, this is Dragon Roost. Okay. Got it. Cool. Dragon Roost time. Yeah, you can skip DRC boss key. It's exactly the way that I'm saying, right? Oh, yeah. You're saying just, you don't even have to use the chest for it. You can just, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. You can use the ledge with the pots. Yeah, okay. There is a way to do like the last small key skip. Jumper told me that you can do a key skip on the last key. The one that's like at the outside key. Dragon Roost Cavern small key skips. And you call yourself a speedrunner? I strictly don't call myself a speedrunner, actually, thanks. There we go, that's storage. Unless getting damaged kills it. Okay, and then this is what I'm doing, right? I just go up the fucking wall. I did skip the wrong key. This whole thing was here to skip the other one. The one that I just used. Oh wait, no, I have a key. Oh, I didn't use the key yet. Oh, good. Oh, sick. Great. In this save state, I didn't... Wait, hold on. I'm on top now. I'm all the way on top of the... All right, where do I need to be? I need to be, like... Oh, that's fine. This is exactly... Task failed successfully. There we go. Hell yeah. I'm going to uncover this. I'm going to get the secret that's up here. I'm going to get storage. Power the God small key. Cool. I'm going to get storage. I'm going to clip through this door. And it should be fine. That was too early. There we go. There's some storage. So then I get storage. I open up the chest. And then we clip through here so we can fight Goma. Right? There we go. And now we jump into the boss door. Keys are a suggestion. Keys are now a suggestion. The noise that happens when you get storage reminds me of a film reel rolling. Yeah, whenever you open the chest with it. Now, the reason I'm okay with using storage for something like this to get a boss key skip is because this is to get an earlier go mode condition. That's the main reason. Because if I was to do this to break logic and then find like just for the sake of checks, I feel like that would actually be bad. Well, maybe not in Wind Waker because there's just so much like time waste from traveling. I probably should be using it more. I'll get better at it. Yeah, that's another thing that I want to do. I want to get good at like long jump attacks for Twilight Princess, because I feel like that's something that's really holding me back. There we go. This is for Tower of the Gods. Yeah, Tower of the Gods is my Forbidden Woods. So as soon as I get Wind's Requiem, grappling hook to Phantom Hourglass, now that actually might be enough to push me to do some stuff there, because I think that puts more of Ghost Ship into logic. Okay, let's clear out the rest of Dragon Roost and then we'll head over to Phantom Hourglass, I think. It says that there's only one check that I can do. We're gonna see how accurate that is. Oh, this is important. This is important. You see up there? Here, I'll scroll up a little bit. We have a Wind Waker progressive sword in one of our treasure chests, and we have our Spirit Tracks Compass of Light in one of our treasure chests. So we're gonna have to, as soon as we get our salvage arm, grab those, prioritize those. So I'll be able to get this. And since crystals are randomized, I might not be able to open the doors unless the crystals aren't randomized outside of their dungeons, which is possible. Oh, these go down. They didn't look like they went down. That makes more sense. Triangle crystal for ghost ship. Okay. Which opens up like 4 more things for us. I think that this is what I did. I think I made it so that I don't have to carry the crystals, but that I still have them in their own dungeon. I think that I considered that might be a little bit too much. First check, treasure chart 16 for Wind Waker. I mean, no message. No message. Sword beam scroll for spirit tracks. That's pretty cool. I like having sword beam scroll. And then we have 1 chest down here that's probably going to be another crystal, and then we have the rescue tetra reward. And then we have the rescue tetra reward. But this is the round crystal, which doesn't open up anything else for us. All right. And then rescuing tetra, which I can skip, gets me delivery bag for Wind Waker, and just like that, we are, in fact, BK'd yet again, my friends. But we can at least go and do our delivery bag for Wind Waker. So we have direction. So now we don't have anything else to do. We got sword guy, we got boat guy, and we got wand guy. What's up, bucko? You and me, we're going. We got a pink pig today. I love the way that it flips as it's falling. That's like my favorite part about this. And also how Angie Link is. He's straight just rageful right now. Nice little AP item for me is going to be a heart container for Phantom Hourglass. Thanks, Piggy. All right, so delivery bag. Do we have anything to deliver? No, but we do have our cabana deed. Honestly, it makes me feel like we should be going to our house. Crazy to me how little we've been able to do in Phantom Hourglass, though. Like, imagine this was actually like a proper multi-world where there were multiple people playing. I think it's this one. There it is. Now this one is going to be something, right? Small key for Temple of the Ocean King. I mean, at least it's there. At least we got it. Sword progressive to Phantom Hourglass. Oh! Now we can go kill the Cubis sisters. Okay. That's another couple of checks. Well, it's 1 check because the Cubis sisters are going to drop 1 medal for me. So that's, and then the other, like the heart container check will be a check for me. So that's 1 more. Another sword, Phantom Blade. Oh, that's not actually a sword. That's my Phantom Blade trade-in item for Phantom Hourglass. I got baited by that last time too. But I'm gonna go turn that into Oshu's. That is something that we can do, which is nice. That's something that actually does unlock a check in Phantom Hourglass. The most awkward bird. Portal unlock, Hyrule Castle to Anuki Village. No, that one is not going to be important. Yeah. And then this one. Minor forest tracks. That should put more rabbits in logic, I think. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Well, that's a good set of quick checks. Hopefully quick. Yeah, they are rabbits, so they might not be quick. There we go. Southwest Sea Chart. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're saved. We're so saved. We're so back. Jesus Christ. Oh man. We can get on our boat. We have 61 checks in logic in Phantom Hourglass. Okay. Let's like real quick just finish up the last 4 rabbit checks here. Do like the 1 check that I have, just they're quick enough. So like just do the quick checks and then we're gonna go over to Phantom Hourglass. Bunnies saved us. Yes, they did. Our container for spirit tracks, sure. No, it's not go mode. It's absolutely not go mode. That's like start mode for Phantom Hourglass. That's the worst thing about this, is that I haven't really been able to start anything. Dragon Roost Cavern small key. Okay, well there's our Dragon Roost Cavern small key that we would have needed, but we don't because we were epic and decided to not use it. What? Nobody saw that. Is the boat going to be randomized as well? Southwest Sea Chart basically is boat rando. Oh brother, this guy stinks. Forbidden Woods big key. Okay, so the rabbits had the things that I already did for Wind Waker. I got my Dragon Roost Cavern small key, which I skipped, and I got my Forbidden Woods big key, which I skipped. Triforce Shard 3. Okay, I think that we need 3 more of those now. I found nothing to Phantom Hourglass. Thanks. Speaking of Phantom Hourglass, I think it's time. I got my nothing, I got my sword. Yep. I can go back and talk to Oshus, and we can go get the Phantom Blade check, and we have our Southwest Sea Chart, which means that we can, once we get our salvage arm, that means that we can get our Compass of Light for spirit tracks. No, stop feeling like you're alone. I'm right here. Come on, let's go. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Boat guy's more of an aspiration than anything else. It's true. More of an aspiration than a title, but I do have access to the Southwestern Sea now, so I am ready to do some seafaring. All right. Last one? No. Die. One more? Are you dead now? One more? Don't you already have Fire Sword? I do. I should probably do that. I should probably turn that on. I have big Fire Sword, actually. I have, I think, level 2 Fire Sword. All right. I don't really know what to do, boat guy. Goodbye. Give me the key check. Give me my heart container. There's my cerulean, and then my heart container. What's the heart container? No message. It's an orange ruby for Wind Waker. Okay. No message. He gives me heart container for spirit tracks. All right. Let's go do some sea checks. Oh my god, we're going to be able to get onto a boat. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my god, boat guy's on a boat. The prophecy. After almost 20 hours. There should be like 8 checks just on this island alone. I also have dungeon rando for this game, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind too. Wind Temple small key. Okay, so we're probably gonna start feeding into, hopefully start feeding into the other games. Hopefully. Minigame rewards randomized in Phantom Hourglass? Yeah, but not the crazy RNG ones. Quiver capacity upgrade, Wind Waker, sure. There's a dig spot over here. Boss key for Temple of Wind. Okay, good. Thank you. Wait, is there another dig spot over here? Is that what that is? Like right here? Yeah. Oh, that's my hammer. The game's over. Boom, 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 boom. Somewhat early hammer for Phantom Hourglass. I will take it. All right, so let's see what Temple of Fire turns into. Temple of Fire leads us to Temple of the Ocean King. Very nice. So actually, this might even be easier than we were saying before, but that's a good strat. So I can just do this with my sword. Yeah, with the power sword, you can do whatever the hell you want. That's awesome. That's even better than we thought. Because the sword pushes them farther than the hammer does. Woo. Then I want to kill both, right? Round crystal for Temple of the Ocean King. I think that's just a single crystal for the entire dungeon. Progressive sword to Wind Waker. Nice master sword. Good. We have 2 more swords left until we are go-go mode. Or not go-go mode, but like go sword. Go mode sword in Wind Waker is going to be 2 swords from now. Now, we're going to start dying, but that's okay. Because we're going to get our command melody. Ooh, command melody. That's really, really good. We have both Wind Temple and Earth Temple available to us. So now we can go do Earth Temple. We might be able to actually kill Jalhala with that. And let's get out of here. We have 2 checks on the actual island. Here's one. It's some coral. Yay. I deserve that. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I deserved it. The fact that I have like the flaming power sword level 2, that's some good stuff. And then I guess I can check this entrance as well. This is the Temple of Courage normally, I think. Regal necklace. Oh, cool. I think that's also, I think that's the thing that stops the whirlwind from surrounding the island with Mudo's temple on it. Okay, so Temple of Ice. How much can I do in Temple of Ice? I think I can do pretty much everything here, right? I don't have my big key, I don't think. Need boomerang for boss. I do need boomerang for boss. My salvage arm. Ooh, okay. Good. That puts all my salvage hints into logic then. And then we got one more thing up here before we give ourselves a little lunch break. Progressive bow to spirit tracks. That's probably a maxed out bow at this point. I accidentally just made myself like a bunch of food. How dare you prioritize yourself? Well, I was like eating fruit and vegetables and shit, and now I just have like munchies. So I have mozzarella sticks and fries and chicken. You have some fresh from frozen, light breaded chicken fillets, served with a side of breaded cheese product, and julienne potatoes, crisped to an edible taste. Edible taste is crazy. And I see what you were doing, but they're not julienne. They're French cut. Not to, you know, actually you. But, actually. Did you Google how to make a 5-year-old's lunch sound like a 5-star meal? Bitch, that's my lunch. That's what I just had. And what I'm currently eating. Treasure chart. Okay. So this one, as you can see up there, is a treasure map for Phantom Hourglass. But it leads me to a treasure chart for Wind Waker. So how do I get those two without boomerang? Did I have this issue last time too? No, I had no hammer last time. So the 2 checks that I'm trying to get are these right here. The lower water chest and then this one over here. There's a wall right here. Probably a way to hit the switch with the bow. Yeah, but there's the switch that's over here. And then there's the switch that's over here. Yeah, I mean, I do have to lower the water, but I would have to jump down, which then would get me stuck in this little loop right here. Which then that would take me down to the boss key, which I can only come up through here, and then that would lock me in. The vanilla solution is to go through this way, open this up, go all the way through, and then go into the boss door stairs, and then come back out, which would be here. And then the boomerang is required for the thing that's right here. I don't think my sword beam reaches that far, if I'm honest with you. But like, that would also mean that we would have a logical implication for sword beams now, which isn't a thing. Maybe it does reach that far. It looks like it could. Oh, I hit it. Oh, I hit it. Hold up. That worked. That was like right there though. That was barely possible. I don't think that's the logical implication. Maybe it does. I don't know. I did do it though. That is true. W sword beam. Yeah, I know. It was literally like the tip of the sword beam. Give me that. And an island warp. And let's see if it was actually worth it or not. Earth Tingle statue. I don't think that was worth it. It could be, maybe, possibly, but I don't know if it was. I don't know if it would be. If you have any resources on like hammer skips, then I'll for sure learn. I think that it would make for a more interesting rando. Oh, one of my 2 remaining key rings for spirit tracks. Now that's an interesting find. Maybe we can finish spirit tracks sometime soon? I kind of need more bomb shoes. Spirit of Wisdom progressive. What is the what is the level 1 wisdom sword do? Is that just double defense? Oh, it's double defense. Look at that. I do like the wisdom though. I might use this until I get to a boss fight. Thank you. Dark Pearl loop. Some Sand of Hours. That's appreciated. I like having the Sand of Hours. Another Dark Pearl loop. Guessing Matt rated to a Red Panda stream? Don't remember waking up to that. I don't remember seeing that. Usually whenever I see something on my Twitch when I wake up, I usually just click away. Unless it looks really interesting. Like immediately. Like a randomizer or something? That never happens though. Nobody plays randomizers. The randomizer community is dead actually. Nobody likes them. Nobody enjoys them. Everybody hates me. Ooh. That's my Locomo sword, right? Yes, because I already had sword for spirit tracks, so that's my Locomo sword. So how do you abuse the camera? Can I use hammer to... How do I get myself through walls? How do I do this? Aha! Now that's cool. Okay, so it's when it grows that you can do that? You can hammer like over a wall? That's crazy looking. Not that I really can do anything over here because this requires having the boomerang, right? But I mean the shadow is already there, right? So like what's the point in pause buffering? Just spam your hammer and pause button. What? Everybody yell at this Paul's voice for me. Ah! Bitch. Thank you. Give me my square crystal. So I'm assuming that doing that, getting over here just saved me a key, and now I should be able to do more of the temple, I think. Unless there's only one key in this temple to begin with. No, here's another key. So I think I did just like... I think I did just do a key skip for over there. Ooh, Northwest Sea chart. Oh, good. Good. That means now we're only one item away from go mode on Spirit Tracks, because now we can go out to the Northwest Sea and we can get our Compass of Light. Boron Amber, and I think that we are done with everything that we can do without Boomerang, which means we probably want to go out to the Northwest Sea. Let's turn back. I don't want to do the ghost. Oh wait, hold on. Ghost Ship is its own dungeon. Oh. We have to check what Ghost Ship is. We finally found the Ghost Ship. Let's climb aboard. Okay. This is my Goron temple. Okay, well I have to do this. It's obligatory. Stay out of the quicksand. You can't tell me how to live my life. I'm contractually obligated to do that every single time. I have no keys for this place. And we got no message, which is literally a lie because we actually just got Maggie's letter, which is inherently a message. What's this? We found it, y'all. It's a treasure map that leads to, you guessed it, a treasure map. There we go. Dongo Rongo down. GG Dongo Rongo. Portal unlock. Forest cave to Goron village. Bleh, boo, boo. Boo this man, boo. All right, let's go do the thing. Let's go pick up this metal. Crimsonine. With a Z, not an S, for some reason. 2 medals out of 7. Cool. And we full cleared our Goron temple. And that wasn't even really my plan coming up here. I just kind of wanted to check out and see the rest of the northwest side, but then I remembered, hey, Ghost Ship is here, and then Ghost Ship had Goron Temple in it, and then I was able to do Goron Temple. Great. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to go back to Beetle Shop soon. Get myself some... Oh, wait, no. How did I just repair the salvage arm? Do I have infinite salvage arm health? I mean, I'm not going to complain about it, but this should be my compass of light. So now we can find our way over to the Dark Realm over in Spirit Tracks. We just need Desert Temple. We just need to do Desert Temple and then we're good. Well, we need to finish Mountain Temple and we need to find the Desert Temple keyring. We're actually doing more in Phantom Hourglass than I thought we would. We've been through Temple of... you know, the one thing that we're really, really looking for is Boomerang in Phantom Hourglass. I don't know where it could be, but... My thought is that it's probably in Spirit Tracks somewhere, in one of the checks that we have currently in Logic and Spirit Tracks. Earth Temple Small Key. Okay. Earth Temple Small Key, that means that we're getting pretty close to being able to finish Earth Temple, I think. We have the big key for that too, so I feel like a grass shuffle for Link to the Past would be funny. I'm surprised that they haven't done that yet. I know that they've done pots, but I'm surprised they haven't done grass. Progressive bow to Wind Waker. That's my first bow, which opens stuff up for Tower of the Gods when we get to Tower of the Gods, and is 1/3 of the amount of bows that we need actually to finish that game. I'm glad that we got a lot done in Phantom Hourglass today, though, because we were at like 19 checks before today, and now we're at 160. So like we've done a lot in Phantom Hourglass, a lot. It's definitely taking longer than I expected it to. I thought we would be done in around like the 25-hour mark, but it's looking like it's gonna take like 30. My game plan for the day, I'm going to start in Earth Temple, I think, and we should be able to do stuff in Wind Temple. So we're gonna do Earth Temple, we're gonna do Wind Temple. We can also go do a drive-by on Cyclos, but that's the thought, that's the idea, them's the breaks. As far as Earth Temple's concerned, Earth Temple is in Tower of the Gods entrance. How close are we on the Triforce? I think we need like 3 more. Should be able to open all this up. 300 checks before midnight, 100%. It's not gonna go that long, guys. It's not. It's not. Are these famous last words? Maybe, but I'm not that famous. So how can they be famous last words if I don't even have 20,000 YouTube subscribers? Just saying. I'm not even a Twitch partner. It can't be famous last words. Didn't see if you got Earth God lyric. I don't, but I think I can work my way around that. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best to work my way around not having Earth God's lyric. I don't think that I can finish. I might be able to finish the temple without it. I just need to try some stuff. Or this is gonna be Earth God's lyric right here. Yeah, you see that? Perfect. Earth God's lyric, yeah. Definitely not a sand rabbit. Well, let's try it. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Nope, that's wrong. No, that's not gonna work either. Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna do this right now. No. Oh, all right. Well, there's my Wind's Requiem. That's actually really cool to find that in Wind Temple. Wind's Requiem. That now puts Tower of the Gods into logic because that's my Forbidden Woods, among a couple of other things like the Wind's Requiem chests, like in the cabana and whatnot. So this is the one where you can literally just sidle behind, right? Yeah. Yeah. And I have the boss key for it, so let's do it. Here, I'll shut up and let you guys listen to your music for a little bit. Your tunes are on. All right, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Mulgara's hit-based? Is he really? I didn't know Mulgara was hit-based. All right, sorry I took away your music, guys. All right, so there's some money here. But that was one of my that was one of my bosses. Dude, we have so much in logic now that we found our Wind's Requiem. It's actually crazy how much that changed. Is Tower of the Gods big key skippable? I know that that's like probably the most awkward spot. Here's the link. Hell yeah. Out there? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's fun. That's fun. Hello. Oh, fire and ice arrows. Okay, so now we only need one more bow. Small key for Temple of Fire. Yes. Yes. And then after that, we're gonna need I think we still need our big key for that dungeon, but we are almost fully set there. Come on, Command Melody. Give me my light arrows. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, it uses light in some way, I guess. It lights, yeah, that's true. It uses lights and it shoots. I guess you're onto something here. Triforce Shard too, look at that. So now we're 2 cheese pieces away. All right, so we're gonna have to get storage here. So that way we can get to the other, like through the boss door. There we go. 3rd try, that's not bad. I'm getting more consistent. I'm getting more consistent. I needed to pull out the leaf earlier. Is what I'm seeing. Like this. We made it through. No boss key needed. Big wins. The beginning of something that is probably way more than it should be. That was pretty fun. It reminded me of there we go. The path can now be opened. Oh, chosen one. What about this guy? Reminds me of the Dog of Wisdom. Anybody know the Dog of Wisdom? That's a good wisdom. So the real question is do I go into Mountain Temple right now, since I have the keys for it, or do I assume I'm not going to find what I need in Mountain Temple? I think the idea is maybe I should go into Mountain Temple just to clear it out, just in case. So maybe we go over to Spirit Tracks, do Mountain Temple, and then come back to Wind Waker since we have a bunch of checks that we have to do. Yeah, I think that that's the idea. Is this the He Toys? The Heatus. The Heatwas. The thing that Erica and Jangle hate. Shit. Oh wait, we're good? We're good, we're good, we're good. We got our boss key. Okay, cool. We got the boss key. Now we can go get the Mountain Temple boss reward. Oh, this is Volcano? I was trying to remember what boss was at the end of Mountain Temple. It being Volcano makes sense. Hit the thing, please, and thank you. Ouch. Thank you. Nice. We don't have spins yet. Nice. 2-cycle Volcano. I don't know if that's better or worse than last time. Or definitely not worse, but I don't know if that's better or neutral to last time. Demon Fossil and Red Potion. Okay. Well, we had to do the boss. That was a requirement for it, so it's fine. Okay. It doesn't seem like it was a waste to come over here. Was it? Oh! Progressive sword. And I know where the last one is. Maybe before we go do the rest of Wind Waker, maybe we go and do, we go dredge that up from the bottom of the ocean in Phantom Hourglass. It's fine. I mean, it is. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to be my sword. No, that's my minor fire tracks. That's not my sword. Which then does put more bunnies into logic. And then there's my sword for Wind Waker. GG Wind Waker sword. Okay, so the Go mode item that we need, I believe we need 2 more cheese pieces and we need 1 bow and arrow, 1 progressive bow. So why don't we just like real quick before we leave. And then this one was my Triforce Crest, which is important for Phantom Hourglass as well. All right, cool. Let's head back over to Wind Waker. And this is Heart Container. That's the only issue, is that I'm not finding good things quite yet in Wind Waker. Which makes sense, I guess. But I didn't think that that was going to be the case. I thought that we were going to finish Phantom Hourglass before Wind Waker. My guess is the ratio of useful items to total checks is pretty small at this point. Yeah, pretty much. Like right now, I'm getting this grass rabbit for spirit tracks, which, sure, the rabbits will eventually amount to small checks at the rabbit station, but I would rather try to finish spirit tracks and then not have to worry about those checks. All right, first good chest I've seen in a while. I mean, it's a nice quality of life, I guess. And now I have to go do the flight control platform. Wait, there's my Knight's Crest. Now I can go back to what's his face. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. Just 2 more items for Wind Waker, and then we're good to go. We just need the cheese. We have 1 item away from Spirit Tracks Go mode. All right, this key is Wind Temple small key. Oh, that's probably worst case scenario. That's the one check that I haven't been able to get. That's going back to somewhere I've already been. He does a little snorty laugh, right? Kinda. Oh, look, a mountain rabbit. Oh, what's up, losers? You talking about people over here? It's so scandalous. Here you go. They're just friends. Oh, look, a grass rabbit. We're almost done. I'm going until we finish this today. Still no go modes? No, we're getting there, but no go modes. Not yet. Believe me, if it was go modes, you would hear me way more locked in. Right now, I'm just kind of going through the motions, waiting for it to give in. Because I'm 2 items away from Wind Waker. I'm 1 item away from Spirit Tracks, and I haven't even begun to think about what I need for Phantom Hourglass yet. All right, Wizrobe Cave. Should I have put this off for so long? Yes, I should have. This was a grass rabbit. All right, so since I prioritized this chest, it's going to be nothing. And if it's not, it'll prove me wrong and then it'll be funny. But it's not going to do that because then that would be good content. It's Schrodinger's weird chest is what it is. See? I knew it. It'll never be anything because it's always going to be funniest to make me do this for nothing. That's the law of the land, is that it'll be funny if we make Terra do something that never matters. Goal! Congratulations. Earth Temple small key. Okay. Well, that means that I shouldn't have any issues traversing Earth Temple, which is good at the very least. I think being here is the play. What's my favorite color? Green. Specifically, this green. Maybe a little bit brighter, but there's a good reason that I have this stream designed in this color. Oh, there's my Earth Gods lyric. Okay, so we don't have to do any weird skips for Earth Gods lyric now. So we could go back to Earth Temple and finish that out without any sort of worry that we're going out of logic for it. Not now, man. I don't want to show you my sword skills. I do want to show you that I am better than you. See, look, I'm gonna tell him that I'm better than him. And then look, I'm gonna show him that I'm better than him. And then he's going to feel some type of way about this. He's gonna give me a rabbit, his pet rabbit, since he was a young boy. And then he's gonna cry because he knows that I'm not gonna take care of it. Show me desert keyring. Actually, yeah, that's also very good. I kind of forgot that I didn't have my boomerang in Phantom Hourglass. Now we have all the dungeon items. It's another rabbit. That's how I feel too, Redead. This Redead, exactly how I feel. Well, Earth Temple had our boomerang for Phantom Hourglass. That's like the most important thing. You can also kill with boomerang. These guys? Can you? I don't think I've ever tried. No, not these guys. Who are you talking about that you can kill with boomerang? There we go. We've killed all of the bosses at this point. We just need to find our way over to Hyrule. 2 more cheese pieces. It's a 2-shot? Oh, okay. Gotcha. So if you have Hurricane Spin, it's not really worth it. A feather? You shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. But I do have a boomerang for this game, which means I'm able to go fight Gleeok. That's cool, right? The 2-headed dragon Gleeok. Can I smack you with a hammer here? Yes, I can. I wonder if that's more damage. It might be, but I do not know. I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to see. That's Gleeok. We get our medals. We get Sand of Hours check. Well, I can't say that I'm not disappointed in Temple of Ice, but at least we have some more Temple of the Ocean King to do. Get the rabbit. Boom. It's just a rupee. How embarrassing. One more time. All right, Joy Pendant. Stolfos Skull. Look at that. We got it. Yay. It's a treasure. Tower of the Gods big key. We skipped that one. This check's gonna pay off though. I can feel it in my bones. I didn't know how long of a check this was gonna be, but I did feel like I had to do it. All right. Is there something else on the 24th floor, or was that the final puzzle? That was the final puzzle. Please give me my Desert Temple keyring. Cyclone Slate doesn't help me. I mean, it makes things a little bit faster in Phantom Hourglass. Sure. Well, we're BK'd in Spirit Tracks again. Let's go back to Temple of Fire and try that skip. This is Sweet's video on it. Aha, I see. So you can use grapple hook to get up there onto the wall, and then you can walk up the wall. You have to be very careful to stay on the wall though. I see. Do you have to walk all the way around? No shot. No fucking shot. You have to walk all the way around. Let's blow out this fire though, just so it's a little bit easier on me. What if instead we just went somewhere else until we get the boss key? This is actually faster. This is faster. All right, let's do a save state. Now let's not fall. Actually, now that I'm up here, let's do another save state. Shit. But the game doesn't expect you to do this? Yes. Exactly. I understand that, but I would be with you. I would be with you on this if this wasn't like a requirement for go mode. Right? So while I'm here, I want to do this. This isn't just about getting a check. This is about getting a go mode requirement without having to come all the way back. It's a good thing you can control your speed in this game. Holy. All right, we're almost there. Good. We got it. Do a little bit of a Blaz fight. Master of Fire. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Getting to this was a lot harder than actually fighting it. My Junipine, thank you for the medal. And some yellow potion. I didn't expect anything from this. I just wanted the medal. Let's get out of here. Now we're done with Temple of Fire, which means I don't have to run all the way back through Temple of Gusts anymore, which is nice, or the Isle of Gusts anymore. All right, so Shipyard, I think I have to talk to the ship dude. Thank you. Small key for Temple of Courage. Does that put... No, it doesn't. Well, I wonder... That's probably enough though, right? For Temple of Courage? I think we also have DS Island that we could warp to. A big key? For what, Temple of Courage? Mudo's Temple. Ooh, that puts Eox into logic. Okay. Sure. Good. Yeah. Let's go do that. Mudo's Temple, I believe, is actually this one right here. All right, at least we have our boss key, so we can go fight Eox. Let's go climb our hammer stairway that's super practical and absolutely has reason to be here in a temple. All right, Eox. You and me. Look, we're making progress. We're fighting bosses. It's happening ever so slowly. Love that you can just like walk through his legs. Oh, I have to hit all of them at once. Got him. Ouch. Why couldn't I do Why couldn't I do spins? Nice. It's fine. Hammer's still the, like, really strong there, so no worries on that. Whew. All right, so Eox gets me an orange rupee, of course. But of course, small key for Temple of the Ocean King. Okay. Somehow that didn't unlock anything else for me in Temple of the Ocean King. That one extra key. It's a cool boss. Yeah. They have good boss design in these games. Umberine. But like, if I still have to go on a wild goose chase for a lot of this, then it could take a while. If not, then it's gonna take like 2 hours. I could either do another stream tonight or I could come back Monday. I don't know, but I am gonna have to come back. It's not frustrating me. I just want to be done. And I also want to spend my time on other stuff this weekend. All right, everybody. It's currently 9 p.m. I normally stream. I started stream this morning at 9 a.m. I streamed for about 8 hours. I took like 4 hours. I went and I spent time with my wife, and I went grocery shopping and did my lifely duties. And now I have like 2 or 3 hours before I would be going to bed because it's a Friday night. And I want to see how far I can get in this with those last 2 to 3 hours. So we're going to do that because I have like 6 checks that I need to do in Phantom Hourglass. We have like 10 that we have to do in Wind Waker. And we're gonna see how far we go. Let's start up the timer and go. He says with a half smirk, of course. Can't say it with a full smirk. Stamp pack, yep. We know what all of these are going to be. We know what all of these are going to be. I'm trying to not get sucked into that typhoon over there. There's Jolene's letter, which also gives me the Jolene check. Oh, Jolene's letter to the mermaid is what it... I thought... Okay, I didn't realize that it was from Jolene to her sister. Yeah, okay. Sure. No message turns into what? Oh, shit. It's a little bit fucked up on the tracker, but that's Triforce Shard 1, which means now we're only 1 item away from go mode in Wind Waker. We only need 1 more Triforce Shard so we can get down to Hyrule. And then we can go beat up the Puppet Ganon. And then maybe we'll do like Savage Labyrinth after all that. So let's get our 2 bottles. One's going to be for Deku Tree Bathwater. Another one's going to be for the Firefly. And then we'll go. I'm going to be so honest with you though. When I said Deku Tree Bathwater, I didn't even say it ironically. It just kind of came out. That's just what I call it now. All right, come on, Baito. Give me my last Triforce Shard. You know you want to. That's not a Triforce Shard, you bitch. It's an Archipelago item, so it's not in my go mode for this game. It is small key for Mudo's Temple. I already finished Mudo's Temple. That's not gonna help me yet. Wait, is Mudo's Temple the one that I didn't do, that I didn't finish? Is that Crake? Oh, that might actually be it. Yeah, I don't have the boss key for that one. That explains that. Yeah. So there's one more key for Mudo's Temple that I need. That's just the boss key, but I can also skip that. But I'm not getting too far ahead of myself with Mudo's Temple just because with Phantom Hourglass, we still have a whole C chart that we don't have. So since we don't have a C chart, like I don't want to rush my way through the boss conditions or the go mode conditions just because like there's still, it wouldn't really make a difference whether I do it now or later. Go to bed? What the fuck? I thought you were gonna stay up. That's like the reason I'm streaming is because I thought you were gonna stay up and play Power World. Damn, really? Wind Temple didn't have it? I was really thinking that this was gonna be the thing that was going to get me. It's just a heart container though. All right, pizza heart check. What does that do for me? That does a couple of things in Windfall. I can take the picture of the moon. I can take the picture of the lady with the Miss Windfall photo. and I can finish the Linda and Anton quest. It's more checks, I guess. It certainly is more checks. All right, where's Anton? I think this is my last check before I'm BK. Oh my god, they're smooching in the bar. Courage gem pack? Yeah, it's not it. I need to do some like chill Triforce hunts or something soon. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Yeah, that's my Northeast Sea chart. All right, that puts 50 things back into logic. Let's see if we can't figure out the boss key skip while we're here so I don't have to go back through this. Oh wait, no, that's the Temple of Courage. This is Mudo's Temple. Yeah, we're done in Mudo's Temple. Gets me 2 items, and then he gives me a postcard, right? Sand Rabbit? Oh, goodness me. What did you do to those things? Do you remember me? I'm the man of smiles. Wahahaha. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. You helped me. Yes, here's a present. No message. If you put it in a mailbox, it'll do something. What are we putting in a mailbox? Triforce Shard 7. Oh, bless you, game. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go end Wind Waker. It's so beautiful. Look at that Triforce. After almost 34 hours. Dear goodness. I'm so glad I went back in for the Man of Smiles. That was like great find. Far too long of a seed for these 3 games. Far too long of a seed for these 3 games. This was a demon seed. I think if I was to do this again, I would get probably like 22 hours. Like, of course, I'm giving myself a requirement of all dungeons, but I don't think the all dungeons requirement really should have pushed it this far. Guys, you ready? I'm going to do barrier skip. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Look, we're going to swipe our sword at it. And then we're going to skip the barrier. See? The barrier's getting skipped. I love the glass shattering sound with this too. This. Okay, there's some arrows. So since we have light arrows, I'm pretty sure that that's what summons this guy. Now these guys are the sad little guards that thought that they had everything. One only tells truths, one only tells lies, but it doesn't fucking matter which, because they're both the ones who dies. Really? Okay. That's the annoying phase. Everyone after this is fine. That's also part of the reason that I wanted to finish this today, is because I wanted to go into tomorrow with a bit of, like, not worrying about anything. And definitely not just so we can play more Toontown next week. Definitely not that. God damn it, dude. Let me go. Nice. We only have one more to do, and we have to do this crazy big climb to get up there. Whenever this gets a recomp, I hope that they add a way to do like a quick climb of Ganon's tower, because this right here kills the momentum, dude. You guys want to see the absolute disrespect that I'm about to put on this guy? Look, my bow, I don't need it, but this water, Deku Tree bathwater, all the way up top just for you, bucko. Disrespected. You're not gonna be okay? Oh shit. My bad. Zelda, get up. The bathwater made him stronger? Oh no! It's all my fault. Come on, Zelda. Come on, Zelda. You know what is pretty cool about all 3 of these games, though? Is all 3 of these games, you have Zelda involved in some way. Like, integral in the game. All right, let me bring over my client and see what we got. Because I have a feeling, yeah, it's nothing. We got nothing. We got to go back to Phantom Hourglass. We got Swordfish Shadows. And we got a treasure chart. I figured we would have nothing left from this place. Yeah, that's how I feel, Link. Okay. We're good. We're fine. We're done. Spirit Tracks is done. It's about fucking time. Guys, we found the keyring for the desert temple in the sand. Well, on the sand. Oh, we should probably save state and switch over right now. So that way, just in case we end up finding anything that we need for Phantom Hourglass, maybe we can go double go mode. All right, this I think opens up the way to the boss, and I think that we can just kind of go. I don't think that there are any more requirements. I think it's just get the boss, go kill the boss. All right, this bitch, I forget his name. What's this bitch's name again? The undead demon bitch guy? Sal something? Stall bro? Stop it, stall bro? Capbone. Yes. So when we said stall, we were capping. Gotcha. Makes sense. This is my boulder now. Go over here. Uh-huh. Thank you. Bop. Oh, I have another boulder here too. Hell yeah. Oh wait, I think I just got rid of it by accident. Nope, I didn't. I didn't. Ah, shit. And then we should be able to just shoot him. I never thought about this as a strategy before of like holding onto the boulders. This is a nice way to get like a quick kill by like priming multiple boulders. So if I go, I think it's backside this time. Oops. And then this one is back left. Like that. Yep. Cool. Oh. All right. I think we're go mode now. I think now that we've killed this boss, I think that we can officially go kill the final boss. Yeah, I think it'll just let me go. Go, Zelda, go. Go. Fucking bitch. Get her, grab her. Fucking grab her. Go, Zelda, go. Grab her, get your body back. Thank you. Boom. Okay. Good. I mean, I don't think it took me as long as it did last time. Yeah, that was first try. That's what I mean. That's all I mean. I always get worried that these song sections are going to take forever, because if my rhythm is off or something, it can really get fucky. With the power of friendship and trains and coal and fossil fuels. Shit, are we sure that this is the right future? This is the bad place. Gonna smack him in the butt. Yeah. Come on, Zelda. Come on. Get over here. I need some help. Move those legs faster. I know you just got your body back, but holy shit. I'm trying to fight off like a demon god or something. End it just like your grandpa did. Boom. All right. Did we get what we needed? Aha. What I did see. Temple of the Ocean King small key. That might be everything we need. We might find I think I can break through anything else that I needed, but I think that that's everything that I needed. Get over here. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Oh, come on. There you go. Nice, easy Cyclock fight. With a couple of botched spins because they turned into rolls. What's this? That is my Phantom Sword. Now that might have been another one that I wasn't really thinking about. But we would have had to have used, like, the Void to kill them. Well, do we want to do Maze Island, though? That's the real question. I think we just kind of want to hope that it's in Temple of the Ocean King instead. Hint to make sure? Nah, it's fine. I'll do Maze Island if I need to. I'm making this gamble right now. And if it's a bad gamble, then it's a bad gamble. Why not just use the boulder? Because it's almost 2 a.m. That's why. The boulder's loud. It's gonna wake somebody up. Boss key for Temple of Fire. Wow, you wanted me to come all the way down here before I got my boss key for my Temple of Fire? That's crazy. What's this one? Show me boss key for the other one. Small key for Temple of Courage. Okay. There we go. That now puts us into, I think, go mode. Let's make sure that we kill everything in here before we really call it that. All right. This guy. Oh, this is the guy that you have to, like, shoot. You have to watch the top screen to see, yeah, where he's going. Yeah. Ouch. There we go. There we go. Show me on my tracker that I'm go mode. I'm just too tired to really process to make sure. That says go mode. Now we gotta go kill Bellumbeck. Bellumbeck? I thought his name was Line Bellum. Why would we call him Bellumbeck? That's stupid. Here's the time for a Phantom Sphere. Ouch. Get him! Good. Nice shot. Uh-huh. Almost. There we go. And that, my friends, is time. Oh, why did it take 36 hours, though? Good randos. Anybody that's on YouTube that wants to find these randos for themselves, check the description. I'll have a link to the AP Discord.